lately I've been thinking I want you to be happier, I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see
all over the world today are doing the same kind of thing that we are doing, talking about the importance of being kind, being good citizens, and standing up if you see something that you don't like. So today is the World Day of Bullying Prevention, and that is what we're here to talk about.
Guys, today we're going to start with a reading of a children's book that you may have read before. If you have read it before, you can give the sign, was it like this, right? That says, like, understand. Yes. Oh, great, right? This is the children's book, Chrysanthemum. If you've ever read it before, you can go like this. Come on to the school and do Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum by Kevin Hankins. The day she was born was the happiest day in her parents' life.
She's perfect, said her mother. Absolutely, said her father.
And she was. She was absolutely perfect.
Her name must be everything she is, said her mother. Her name must be absolutely perfect, said her father.
And it was. Chrysanthemum. Her parents named her Chrysanthemum. And when she was old enough to appreciate it, Chrysanthemum loved her name. She loved the way it sounded when her mother woke her up.
Chrysanthemum.
She loved the way it sounded when her father called her to dinner.
Chrysanthemum.
And she loved the way it sounded when she whispered it to herself in her bathroom mirror.
Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum thought her name was absolutely perfect. And then she started school. On the first day, Chrysanthemum wore her sunniest dress and her brightest smile. She ran all the way.
Hooray, said Chrysanthemum. School.
But when Mr. Chud took roll call, everyone giggled upon hearing Chrysanthemum's name.
It's so long, said Joe.
It scarcely fits on your name tag, said Rita, pointing. I'm named after my grandmother, said Victoria. You're named after a flower?
Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. That time, Victoria raised her hand and informed Mr. Chud that Chrysanthemum's name was spelled with 13 letters.
That's exactly half as many letters as there are in the entire alphabet, Victoria explained.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Victoria, said Mrs. Judd. Now put your head down.
If I had a name like yours, I'd change it, Victoria said as the students left up to go home. I wish I could, thought Chrysanthemum miserably.
Chrysanthemum felt much better after her favorite dinner, macaroni and cheese with ketchup. And an evening filled with hugs and kisses and parcheesi. The next morning, Chrysanthemum wore her most comfortable jumper. She walked to school as slowly as she could. She dragged her feet in the dirt.
Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. She even looks like a flower, said Victoria as Chrysanthemum entered the playground. Yeah, let's pick her, said Rita, pointing.
Let's smell her, said Joe.
Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. The rest of the day was not much better. Chrysanthemum felt a trifle better after her favorite dessert, chocolate cake with buttercream frosting, and another evening filled with hugs and kisses and parcheesi. Chrysanthemum wore her outfit with 7 pockets the next morning. She loaded her pockets with her most prized possessions and her good luck charms. Chrysanthemum took the longest route to school. She stopped and stared at every flower.
Chrysanthemum, 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 the flowers seemed to say.
That morning, the students were introduced to Mrs. Twinkle, a music teacher. Her voice was like something out of a dream, as was everything about her. The students They thought Mrs. Twinkle was an indescribable wonder. They went out of their way to make a nice impression. Mrs. Twinkle led the students in scales. Then she assigned roles for the class musical.
Victoria was chosen as the dainty fairy queen.
Rita was chosen as the spiffy butterfly princess.
Joe was chosen as the all-important pixie messenger.
And Chrysanthemum was chosen as a daisy.
Chrysanthemum's a daisy.
Chrysanthemum's a daisy.
Joe, Rita, and Victoria chanted, thinking it was wildly funny.
Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful.
What's so humorous? Asked Mrs. Twinkle.
Chrysanthemum
Was the answer.
Her name is so long, said Joe.
It scarcely fits on her name tag, says Rita, pointing.
I'm named after my grandmother, said Victoria. She's named after a flower.
My name is long, said Mrs. Twinkle.
It is, said Joe.
My name would scarcely fit on the name tag, said Mrs. Twinkle.
It would, said Rita, pointing.
And, said Mrs. Twinkle, I'm named after a flower too.
You are, said Victoria.
Yes, said Miss Twinkle. My name's Delphinium. Delphinium Twinkle. And if my baby is a girl, I'm considering Chrysanthemum as a name. I think it's absolutely perfect.
Chrysanthemum could hardly believe her ears. She blushed, she beamed, she bloomed.
Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum.
Joe, Rita, and Victoria looked at Chrysanthemum longingly.
Call me Harborlight, said Joe.
I'm Carnation, said Rita, pointing.
My name is Lily of the Valley, said Victoria.
Chrysanthemum did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She knew it. Overall, the class musical was a huge success. Chrysanthemum was absolutely perfect as a daisy. Eventually, Mrs. Twinkle gave birth to a happy baby girl. And of course, she named her Chrysanthemum. Yay! What did Mrs. Chudd do when people were hurting Chrysanthemum's feelings? Raise your hand. What did Mrs. Chudd do? What did she do? What do you think? You know what? She didn't tell them to stop, did she? Yeah, can you read that line? So, Victoria is making fun of Chrysanthemum, and this is what Mrs. Chudd says.
Thank you for sharing with us, Victoria, said Mrs. Chudd. Put your head down.
Do you think that's nice? I don't really think so, because she didn't say, don't say mean words. Now, what did Mrs. Twinkle do when people were making fun of Chrysanthemum? Did Mrs. Twinkle help the situation?
Yeah.
Yes, when Chrysanthemum was feeling bad, Mrs. Chudd didn't really do anything. And Mrs. Twinkle helped. She was a friend. If someone is doing something that makes people feel bad, what should we do? We should help. How can we help? So that's the message that we want to send today, that if you see someone who's sad, you should help them. And you should stand up for them if they need help. Does that sound like a good plan for us? We have one more little skit that we're going to do. My girls are going to get ready with their fish skit.
So you guys remember in the story when Chrysanthemum was feeling bad, she was angry and sad, right? Like my fish right here. This is my fish who's angry and sad. And I want to make my fish feel better. So I think that if we, as a group, can give our fish some kind words. Do you guys have any kind words to give to our fish, maybe make them feel better?
Yes.
Caitlin.
Don't feel sad.
Don't feel sad anymore. Skylar. You're very kind. Nice fish. Any other kind words? Jenna? Nice fish. Thank you guys. That helped a little bit. Here we go. Now my fish is a little bit less sad. But I think my fish still needs to be a bit more happy. Can we? Anyone? Any ideas? Kind words? Compliments? Anything? Say it. Say it out loud. Just say it.
You're awesome.
You're nice and very
You're very nice. You're
what you did. Is my fish happy now?
Yeah.
Happy fish? You guys helped me. You guys helped me make my fish happy. My fish was sad and angry, but now my fish is happy and smiling. Thanks to you guys. You gave my fish kind words, and now he's happy.
Here peace for you, behind you, above you, below you, from your heart to your lips, to everyone.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry for being so mean to you. It's just that she's really my only friend, and I just have to follow what she does. Can I sit? Sure.
Hey, do you want to come join us? Who, me? Yes, you. Come on. I'm sorry I was being so mean earlier. I regret being such a bully, harassing me day after day. Things are pretty hard at home.
It's okay. I understand.
All forgiven?
All forgiven.
Great, let's eat.
What did Ellen tell us about why she wasn't very nice?
Yeah, because things weren't going so well at home.
She said that things were not so happy for her at home. So she said, Ella, I'm sorry. Okay? Saying I'm sorry is part of learning. And Ella said, I forgive you.
So you guys might be wondering why you're wearing your shirts. You know, they have the bullying prevention stuff on them. And we thought it would be a good idea to address like anti-bullying and stuff because while it might not be a big thing at our school specifically, it happens to people at other schools and it's
Definitely a problem.
yeah, it's not a good thing. So we thought that we could make the church to raise awareness about it. And so today, October 7th, is World Day of Bullying Prevention. And actually the whole month of October is anti-bullying month. That includes like, you know, cyberbullying and like face-to-face bullying and just all
Some of the money for these shirts is going to an anti-bullying charity.
It's called
Stomp Out Bullying, and it helps to prevent it.
Thank you guys so much for coming this morning, for being a wonderful audience. Wear your shirt all day with pride, and remember that all this month, really focus on being kind, on standing up if you see something, if you hear something you don't like. Okay? Thank you for coming.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier, I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what we've become, in the cold light of day we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun.